Good morning guys and welcome back to my vlog. It has been a crazy couple of weeks. Just update you guys on what's been happening so that when I do put this house vlog all together, I have some bits and pieces that I'd like to put in. The first one being that on Friday was the 19th of October 2020. I went and spoke to banks and real estate agents and the council about a piece of land that me and Brandon are hoping to buy. It's just lots of things have happened. I journaled on the 19th of August saying that in 3 months we were going to get approved for our loan and be able to purchase a piece of land, and the tender closes for this piece of land on the 19th of October, so exactly 3 months apart. I am praying to the land gods that it is and that all goes well, but we have steps that we have to follow through. Number one being, am I able to get a loan with only working at my full-time job for 2 months, not 3, which is the recommended amount. We are just going to do the process, and if it's not meant to be, it's not meant to be. But I will say that the alignment and everything so far is literally perfect. The location is great, it's safe, it's near town, it's a good sized property. But yes, other than that, things are looking really well. I'm hoping to chat with the bank tomorrow. But yes, everything is coming together very nicely. And yeah, fingers crossed for us. Hey guys, so I just finished work and got home. Today is the 11th of the 11th. And today has been a really rough day. Some positives to it, but a pretty rough day. So I got a call. It was pretty crazy. I was in the middle of a meditation this morning and it was asking us to manifest what it feels like to finally reach your goal. And obviously my goal now, is to get this piece of land and build a house on it. And today was the day where I knew I was going to find out whether we'd been accepted or not. And it turns out when I was middle of my manifestation, they were saying, who are you with? How does it feel? How are you smiling? I was like so happy. I was explaining that I was at my housewarming with family and friends and just it's this amazing time. And then she called right in the middle of it as I was thinking that. I was like, whoa, talk about manifesting stuff. Answered the phone and she just pretty much explained to me that I would have approved our loan if that had gone through fine. I had bad credit, which if anyone knows me, knows that I don't fuck with debt, like at all. And I didn't even know about it. So now I'm extremely frustrated because it was back in 2017. I was there for 2.5 years. None of the addresses, not even the contact number that they had for me matched. And then they did some investigating and said that it had to have been me. And then they sent me through like all these screenshots of like names and addresses and stuff. And I don't know what any of it really means. And that it was to do with Spark. And so now I was on Spark for literally an hour and 10 minutes, something like that, waiting for them, and said she'd have to call me tomorrow to talk to her supervisors. So I don't hear back from her tomorrow. So today's just been a really rough day and I feel like crying and eating, if I'm being completely honest. I've just had enough of it and I just hope that it's all worth it in the end. But yeah. I'm not happy, let's just say that. And I had the same number from when I was aged 11 to 22. So I just don't know what's going on there. And I wish that I had known about it because I would have dealt with this a long time ago instead of waiting to get my lending application to buy my own home and then all of this happening. This was the last thing I expected. I just had no idea that this was a thing. I've had to talk to so many people. It's just painful, really. And I just want to cry. So I'm going to go have my dinner and then I'm going to wash today off in a shower and get some sleep and hope that tomorrow is a better day. And the thing is that this tender goes on the 19th. So we really need to get everything sorted and organised before then. And it's just really painful. And it takes 2 days for the people at the top banks to properly approve it and give us the lending money. So it's just a lot. So anyway, that's it for me. What a rant. But anyway, thanks guys. Have a good night. Bye. I was super stressed from the whole situation, so I decided to retreat into nature and go for a hike and spend the night under the stars and camping, and it was just really beautiful and much needed. This is when I literally wrote the letter to the owners of the property under the stars. I even saw a shooting star, and I just knew that this land was mine. And I just relaxed and chilled out and just had the weekend away and just spent it really simple and enjoying and calming space. Quick little insert from present me. It's currently the 29th of December 2020. This year is almost over, so this is exciting. So it started on the 11th of November, and then the whole week coming up to our tender date, which was the 19th of November, we had a whole bunch of issues. So on the Thursday at work, I was on and off on hold with people all day. Then on Friday I had that day off. That was a traumatic day. I had gone to the police station, tried to make a report. They gave me the 105 number and email address to contact, and then after that I contacted them on the phone. They told me I had to contact NetSafe. NetSafe has an email thing that you kind of fill in all your what's happening. Then they contacted me once I submitted that. They then told me I had to go back to the police station. So I went back to the police station and I made a report, a physical report, because I had to get the number and send that through to Baycorp and Equifax, which is the people who I was owing money to. I tried speaking with Spark because Equifax told me it was Spark, and then Baycorp told me it was Vodafone, and it's been a bit of a hot mess. I ended up sending over 40 screenshots of proof of that I was working and living in the area from June of 2017 and December of 2017, but I gave them screenshots from 2016, the address, my trust power, that I worked, pay slip screenshots and things like that, all the way through to them. They still haven't done anything completely about it, and I'm pretty sure I won't hear back until to New Year's probably, when they get back. But I had to go through to Sydney and to their head office. It was this whole thing, so I'm still waiting to hear back. I didn't even contact Vodafone. I've never been with Vodafone, so I was like, what the heck is going on? In the process of all of this, my partner is away working. I've got to deal with the lawyers, the bank lady we have to go through, because we are doing a transportable home. We have to get a mobile mortgage person, and she's in Tauranga, so we can't even go physically see her. So that was stressful. So I had to then receive the emails from her. I had to go back to the Westpac, get them to print out the forms, get me to fill them in, get them to scan it, and then get them to email it to me and CC my mortgage lady, the bank lady, who's in Tauranga. And I can't even tell you how many times I had to do that. For sure over 10, for sure. So I'd highly recommend, if you've got your own scanner and if you're doing transportable homes, to get yourself a scanner or something, or please at least have your partner nearby, because it's very hard when your partner's always out of town. So I had to deal with that, and obviously lawyers, my real estate agent, had to deal with all of that kind of stuff during the amount of the fraud happening. But someone actually, we got down to it, and it turns out that someone's used my name and date of birth and then changed the details from, they put in random addresses, emails and contact numbers, so none of them work. So none of them were able to get in contact with me to tell me you've got money owing with us. So I found out that I had bad credit the week before tender, which was stressful. So amongst all of that, we put in the tender. Unfortunately, we had to do it due to finance, I think, which never looks good when you're putting an offer in for a land. So that was our condition. So we were high risk, I guess you could say, for the vendor. So for the person who's selling the property, we were a high risk. However, I saved us with a little letter that I wrote, and that will be in the next video that I make in the new year, about how I manifested this land and the whole story behind it, which is absolutely freaking beautiful, to be honest. And I'm so excited to tell the story of how everything aligned, how I scripted, how my partner's mum all comes into it, who's no longer with us, and it's just a really special story, and I'm very excited. And I'll also be giving you guys tips and things on how you guys can manifest your best life as well. But I'm going to carry on with the video so that you guys can hear the rest of the story and as it happens. Thanks guys, bye. Cheers. I did it. We got the land. I've been crying for a while, so hopefully I'm drying out. We did it. We just got the call, and she said to us that this is the first time in 17 years of real estate that it took 5 days for them to come to decision. And the people, it took so long because they were weighing up between business or their heart, and they chose their heart. We did it. We did it. This is why manifesting and journaling and the law of attraction freaking works. The letter worked, and I will read you the letter one day, guys. And I'll probably edit in. Yeah, but we did it. After everything, we did it. She called me, and her first words that she said was, good things come to people who wait. We did it. I can't cry, I'm still at work. But this is the best news ever. Heck yeah. I don't know what the last bit of this vlog is going to be, but we are very much coming to the end of our purchasing land journey. I'm very excited. I can't literally believe that we did this. Very exciting stuff. But yes, just thought I'd let you guys know. Today is the day that everything is like signed, sealed, and then on I think Friday, and we'll be able to put the sold sign on our land. Oh, I'm so excited. We literally did it, and I am stoked. Especially in this market, especially in Gisborne. If you don't know, I think we're like one of the highest growth of average priced homes in New Zealand right now, which is insane. But our average house price that's selling right now at $575,000 for, you know, things at like an average home. My god. And our goal is to hit it 450,000 and below for everything. I will be keeping a tab as much as I can on finance stuff, just so that we can add it up at the end or when we know the full process. But at this point, that is our goal, under 450,000 by the end of the project. And we're not sure when that's going to go ahead. We're going to put it out to the universe that we're able to start mid-Jan. Once the house becomes ours. Settlement date is, I believe, on the 20th of January, so fingers crossed for that. And then we can literally start building, and I think it takes about 9-ish months, so we're looking around September, October time. So fingers crossed for that. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I will sure to update you guys when I know more. But I am officially like, I own property. That is amazing. Anyway, thank you guys so much. Don't forget to stay hydrated, and remember to be kind to yourself, others, and our planet. Bye guys.